Trick question.
Yep.
Trick question. Say that louder. Either one, right? Naeem, you following? Hold on a second. Naeem, which equation do I need to plug my y back into? Don't tell him. Huh? You need to wake up and you need to pay attention. That's why I called her, because I knew you weren't listening. Listen, okay? Jada just said it. Jada, would you mind repeating it, please? What did she just say? It doesn't matter. So once we have one variable, Naeem, we can plug it back into either one to check and get our x, to get our next variable, okay? So this is review. We're going to move on to another one now that you all got the hang of this one. Yeah.
Who was going before it?
No, we're not. Yeah, we were. We were on it. You said what's not negative? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, did everybody hear what William just said? Did anybody hear what William just said who wasn't talking?
No, he was just sitting there, just saying.
William, repeat what you just said.
I said whatever problem is not negative.
Right? If you have the option to plug it into something that's not negative, so here, our y is positive, you might want to do that, because you might not want to deal with the negative number. But remember, it doesn't matter. It's your choice. If you have one variable, you plug it into either one, okay? Okay, now we're going to do, let's see. This was elimination. Now let's do substitution. I need a volunteer.
Me.
Amira, come on now. You got it.
Oh, something.
And we're going to help her.
Easy.
Everybody should turn to page 2 in their packets. Turn to page number 2. Page number 2. Quietly. Right here. You with that roach. You gotta wait until independent practice. That's your warning. Did you ask me to get out of your seat? It's not funny. Nine, come here. Get up. Stand up. Come on, come here. You're gonna sit right here. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Sit right here. Everyone else's attention should be at the front. Amir's about to show us how to work these problems. All right, let's do it. 6, x minus 11, negative 2x minus 5. I'm going to keep this here, just for reference. Do I need to stop? Does everybody already know how to do this? Let's give her some respect, though. She's up here about to slow. Alright, so substitution. Help her out. What does she need to do first? I know some people know this one.
First you rewrite the y over.
Be explicit, be clear in your directions. What does she need to do?
First you rewrite the question.
Does she need to rewrite anything? What's our key word here?
Rewrite whatever you substitute now.
She's substituting what? What variable are we given?
You write whatever you substitute for a while.
Right.
First step.
Right. What do you mean by combine?
She said skip that step. Go ahead.
Taisha, talk to us. What do you mean?
She's saying to skip the first step that I did.
I think you're saying the right thing, but you're using the wrong term. It's not combine, it's substitute. Be careful. Because combine means add these two together. We don't want to do that. Substitute. And that's what she's going to do. So wherever she sees a y in her second problem, what is she going to replace it with? Somebody raise your hand.
Parentheses, and 6x minus 11.
Right?
Is that negative?
It's gonna be a negative 11. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and rewrite it over here. All you're gonna do is write the second one, but for y, you're gonna put 6x minus 11. So go ahead and do that. Okay. So negative 2x minus, and then look here. So the only thing you're substituting is your y. So everything up to that point you need to copy as you see it. Okay. Minus what? Minus 3, and then we're gonna put our yep. And don't forget that. There we go. There we go. What does she need to do now? Ah, who said it? Excellent. Do not, both of you. Don't forget that step. Once she gets it like this, congratulations are in order. Once she gets it like this, you do need to distribute. You need to distribute what? Is it? I want y'all to be real specific. It's not a 3. It's a negative 3. That negative 3 needs to be multiplied by everything inside the parentheses. Don't forget that step. That's your next step that you have to take. All right, let's check our work. Negative 2x minus 18x. Well, be careful. What's a negative times a negative?
Positive.
Positive. So what's negative 3 times negative 11?
Positive 33.
Positive 33. Okay? Equals negative 7. Excellent. What is she going to do now? Belinda, what is she going to do now? Look. Do you see anything alike right here? Up, Belinda. What is she going to do right here? Combine what? The what? That's not a 2. Negative 2 and what? Negative 2 and negative 18. Thank you. Excellent. What is she going to get?
20x.
Wait, what?
20x.
What is she going to get?
Oh, negative 16x. Ain't that just going to be, what's negative 20x? Ain't just going to be 2 minus 18? Negative 2 minus 18? No.
Yep.
So, it's going to be negative 16x?
Negative 20x.
It is negative 20x. Remember, when you're adding negatives together, it's just like saying negative 2 plus a negative 18. Okay? What is she going to do now?
Add 20.
Remember, what do we want to get?
33.
Why? What is 33? It's a Lucy. Right? Don't forget that step. Get rid of your Lucy's.
It's Lucy.
Alright, I know that. But I want you all to let me so you see right here, William, everybody. That's here. William, you said what's a Lucy, right? Look, we want to get the variable by itself. What is blocking that? What was blocking that?
Remember that's awesome.
Right, that's our Lucy.
So that's like that's an outlier.
You can say that. I like Lucy. I'm gonna say that. Okay?
Negative
Negative 33. What is she gonna get right here?
That becomes a positive,
Taisha.
right?
What is she gonna get right here? What is she gonna get right here? Think about it. Negative 7 plus a negative 33. What's 7 plus 33 times? You want someone else to help you out? Now, see, thanks for raising your hand. Nope.
But those becomes a positive smile.
Why did you change it to a positive?
Because it's negative and negative.
We're not multiplying.
Positive.
You confused me because I thought that when you doing that, negative and a negative become a positive.
When you multiply.
That's a negative 30. That's a negative 40.
Look. Right. Thank you. Negative 40. It's not 4. It's not positive 40. It's a negative 40. It's a negative 40. You can go ahead and write that. So negative 20x equals.
In summer school.
Middle school.
William Conceal.
It's not fair.
Oh, don't forget your son.
Long game.
Be careful.
Yeah, thank you.
Be careful.
Right. Right.
That's okay to check in. You forgot it. It's fine.
I just got the.
Yeah, okay. What's negative 40 divided by negative 20, William? What's negative 40 divided by negative 20?
Positive 2.
How you know that?
Because 2 negatives divided by 2 negatives divided by 2 is positive.
Okay. So it's 2 times negative 20.
2 times negative 20. 2 times. Oh,
I'm asking you to prove it. That's what I'm asking you to do right. What's 2 times negative 20 gives you what?
2 times. I'm thinking 10 times. Oh, you use
Right. That's how you verify. Okay. So now we have x is equal to 2. She has her first variable solution. Now what does she need to do, Taisha, to get the y? She needs to plug it back in.
So we're going to say 2 and get your x.
You just need to know the x.
Other than negative 2, so
Yeah,
and yeah, substitute it to or negative 5.
So all she's doing is negative 2 times 2.
So what's she gonna do? Which equation is she gonna plug it back into? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Yep, you can do that one if you know.
I'll put it in the y.
Up. What are we replacing? What are we doing? What are we substituting? Right? We're plugging in. Go ahead and help her out. Nasir and William, first respect point. Nasir, second respect point.
It's alright.
One more time, it's a DR, okay? Both on the same page. Negative 2 and 2. That's right, that's right. Yeah, don't second guess yourself. Good morning, Tyree. Don't get tempted. Tyree, come here real quick. We need to do this. Wait, do you have a pencil? Go on page 2. Let's see. William, second respect point. Your attention should be up here. William, what does she need to write next? So we have negative 2, we have 2 in parentheses. What is she going to write next? Someone? Yes. Equals. What is she going to do now? Taisha, what is she going to do now? What is she going to get? Up. Step out the way, please.
Yeah, multiply negative 2 to positive 2, negative 4.
Go ahead and write negative 4.
Negative 7.
Right? What do we need to get rid of?
You guys put a positive a 4 on both sides. You got plus off the first 4. And then you got to write down negative 3y.
What do we get over here? Hold on, let me figure it out.
It is negative 3. So then you got to divide by negative 2 both sides.
Excellent.
Then it's been y.
So, negative 7.
Y equals 1.
Negative 7.
How do we check? How do we check to make sure this is right? We have to substitute what? Go ahead, Taisha. Go ahead. Substitute what back there? What?
Substitute both people. Put it in for your variables.
Yep. So go ahead, Amira. Which one do you want to choose? Either one. Yep. Remember, wherever you see a variable, you're going to put your value in. Oh, wherever you see a variable, you're going to put your value. So what's x now? What's x? X is equal to 2, right? Y is equal to 1. Then you put your pins. What's next? What is she going to write next? This corner over here, somebody. Belinda, Jada, Taisha. What is she going to write next? Don't write to that. What's she going to write next? Equals what? Yep. Next step, Nasir. Next step, what's she going to do? Nasir. Go ahead. What is she going to do specifically?
Multiply
Multiply what?
that -4. Give it to
What's she going to get here? -3 times +1.
-3.
Equals what?
-7.
Is that true? What's -4 minus 3? Belinda? What's -4 minus 3? Look. -4 plus a -3. What's -2 and -5? What kind of stuff? Negative. A negative and a negative is a negative when you're adding, okay? So this is true. You can go ahead and carry down your -7. -7 equals -7, right? So that means we're right. That means this is true. We don't need to go any further. We've proven this, right? So we're done with that. All right, let's flip to page. We're going to go to page 6. William, I want you to read the problem out loud, nice and loud. Page 6.
Hey! Read that entire word problem.
Yep.
How you speak? So what do I do? Be step 1, step 2,
No, I want you to read the problem.
whatever, 1 positive 4.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading. Cool. So, what does step 1 say? Someone different. Amira. Actually, you just left the board. Nasir. What does step 1 say? To the left. What do we need to do first?
Read the entire problem.
We've done that already. What's step 2 say, Belinda? What are we being asked to do?
Determine what will be next.
Careful. William.
They say,
Did we do independent practice? Not yet. This is
You
something
say-
that you'll have to
you
learn
say,
before we get to it.
you say right, you say, right, this is unclear, that is the common scenario.
Exactly. Does everybody see that that is your direction? That's what you're supposed to do. Underline that, please. Write a system of equations. Underline that portion. Write a system of equations. That's telling you what you need to do, okay? What else do we know? Are we given variables?
Yeah.
What are our variables, Nelson?
P or R.
And what does P represent?
Positive.
What does R represent? Someone who can tell me. What does R represent in the body? Respect point. Okay. Are we given any values? Are we given any values? Let's see it. Let's see. Let me give you a more specific question. How many positive phone calls did William earn?
One.
What's another way I could write that? Look, carefully. We have a variable now. Positive phone calls is P. How can we write one positive phone call?
P equals 1.
I heard it. 1P. What is that word after home? William earned one positive phone call home. What's that word after home?
All terms respective.
What's the word directly after home? And. When we say and, what does that mean? Plus. Excellent. In this case, and lost. So it's minus because he lost something. What did he lose? One respect point. What is our variable for respect point? How are we going to write that? Excellent. Minus 1R. Now, key thing. What is his total grade at the end of the semester? What did he earn a grade of? I'll see it.
2
So what are we going to put? If we know our total is 2.
equals 2.
Equals 2. You all have just extracted your first equation from the word problem. It's just that simple. This is just for William. We have to do the same thing for Imani.
Oh, so that was just for Will.
This is just Will. Because remember, we're making a system of equations.
We got solve them, you know.
We're going to get to that. But right now, I just want you to be in the practice of writing the system. How are we going to write her equation? Same rules. Imani earned how many positive phone calls home?
2.
2. How are we going to write that as a variable?
2P
Then what?
plus.
Be careful. Read it carefully. And what did she do? Did she gain a respect point?
No. Minus
She lost a respect point. Minus what?
1R
Minus 1R
equals 4.
equals 4. This is our system of equations. What part are you confused over? We're solving, or we're writing an equation for Imani.
Oh, I forgot she was in this one.
Yeah. So remember, it's a system of equations, which means we're going to have 2 equations here.
Right?
Okay.
Right?
But it's all about it.
Now see it?
Right? If you solve that, don't you just solve that one? Right?
I'm glad you brought that point out. What sign is in front of this one?
Negative.
What sign is in front of this one? Can we cancel those out? Are they opposite? William? They're not opposite, right? So we can't cancel them out. What's another method? What's another method that we can use to solve this? We can't use addition, elimination, because we can't add the signs that are the same. Nasir, what are we going to thank you, that's right. How are we going to multiply? What are we going to multiply by? You're there. You're there. Hold on. Let Nasir think it out. Look, this is a positive 2p. What does this need to be so we can cancel it out? It needs to be a negative 2. How are we going to make it a negative 2? Think about it. Does someone want to help him out? We're not going to add anything.
Oh.
What are you going to multiply?
The 1 and the 2, the 1 and the 1.
Remember, whatever we do, we're gonna multiply an equation, we gotta multiply the whole thing, right?
We do about 2.
What kind of a 2? Why? Go ahead, because what? We're trying to do what to the p? We're trying to cancel it out, so it needs to be negatives, right?
One had to be positive,
Exactly, exactly. Taisha, why do I need to multiply this by negative 2? Look at it, your answer's right here. What do we have right here? A positive 2p. Why would I multiply this by a negative 2? To do what? To do what? What do we want to do? What's the key word? To cancel them out or to eliminate, right? So we're going to multiply this whole top one by negative 2. Now we can just solve the same way we did. Did I trip you up right here? Negative 2 times negative 1? What did I do to get what? I multiplied this whole top equation by what?
Oh, see, I would have
So
I see what you're saying. Yes.
that means you moved the subtraction sign, you put a multiplication sign?
This subtraction sign?
Yeah.
I multiplied everything here. So, times a negative 2, times a negative 2, times a negative 2.
Oh.
Does that help a little bit? 1 times a negative 2 is a negative 2. Negative 2 times a negative 1 is a what? Positive 2. A negative 2 times a positive 2 is a what? Negative 4. What can we do now? And then we just solve. We combine these equations. Up. This is a negative, and this is a positive. 2 minus 1. Can be 1 R or just R. Equals what?
R
equals 0.
R is equal to 0. Okay? We would just plug this back in to get the value for P. Really quickly, turn to page 8. I want you all to revisit number 1. You all have seen this problem before. Number 1 on page 8. It's similar to what we just did. I want you to show me what I was looking. What makes the most sense to you? You're given something, and you want to solve it. What makes the most sense? As far as you're given that.
Oh, I got it.
Now you can't do it.
Charles,
We've done this before, this is review. What is that? So what would you be substituting? You would be substituting. What would you substitute? This is it. All right, we gotta wrap up, everybody. Go ahead and put your answers, or your answer as best you can. Yep. Write your name at the top.